y'all? It's Lee.
I'm Jordan.
And this is the Mind Your Business podcast. Join us weekly to learn how to mind your business.
Or at the very least, be able to tell people how to mind theirs, honey.
Drop the beat.
Boom.
Mind it, hope.
He's ready.
Do we say welcome to the podcast?
What's up to the Mind Your Business things?
What?
Podcast on YouTube.
Yeah. So this is our YouTube debut.
Boom.
So, yeah.
Can y'all see my bag? It's cute. Like, look at it. Look, you see the colors and then it matched my sweatpants? Yeah. Okay, I dressed up for y'all. Boom.
I didn't.
And check this out. Y'all can't see it, but my socks. Boom, color. Okay, we can go. We'll do that. We're probably gonna edit all that out.
Probably so. So,
hello, I'm Jordan.
I'm Lee, and welcome to the Mind Your Business podcast on YouTube.
On the tubes.
Gotta add that part in there. Woo!
Well,
It's been a week. It's been a 2 weeks.
you know, I'm trying to slide in all y'all DMs and be like, what's up, big head? Okay? Because we've been gone for a little minute. You know, we've been out there in them streets with snow, ice, sleet,
drafts,
snow, below
no power,
zero, no,
COVID.
yeah, no water, thirsty. Okay, and not the good thirsty, the bad thirsty where you be like, ain't no liquid in my mouth. I'm just saying, that's a real thing. Like,
not no liquid.
yeah, like you be like, what is going on?
Yeah, I was confused
It's
and
a real
cold.
thing.
I think that's a show. No, it's Scared and I don't know.
Naked and afraid.
Naked and Afraid. There we go.
She don't watch TV, so it's all
I
right.
do not.
We already know that.
So how was your hiatus?
Okay, so it's been hell.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
A cold one.
I ain't even gonna BS y'all. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It has been rough. I've been rushing and racing to work in the cold, trying not to get cold. So I would run from the bed to the bathroom,
That's what
hurry
it
up, brush
was.
your teeth, hurry up, put on some clothes so you wouldn't be so cold. It was bad.
Yeah.
And I was just in a constant state of crisis. Like, driving to work, I'm nervous. Driving from work, I'm nervous. Coming home, I'm nervous. I'm calling, texting people like, hey, we got lights yet? I'm calling family members, friends, hey, do y'all have lights? Do y'all have water? Like, how cold is it in your house? Do you need an extra blanket? Like, here's a Pop-Tart. Like, you know, I'm trying to...
But no, really.
you know, like, hungry. Like, in the McDonald's
oh
line
my God.
for like 50 minutes and them people, caught it, them people still closed on me.
Yeah, Whataburger did me the same way.
Yeah, like, it has been really intense. And then going to work and ain't nobody there but you.
Yeah, we were just in the office.
The world on your shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful that everybody else at work knew it was cold not to request too much because it was
swear
cold.
to God, had they got to requesting too much, I would just finna start swinging instantly on the first person that called my name.
Yeah, and it's just like that combined with the pandemic. I gotta wear my mask, gotta remember where my mask is at, put it on.
I was really grateful for my mask.
Okay, that's why I was about to hit that. I was about to say that.
My face was cold, and I don't own a scarf. I don't know why I don't own a scarf.
Oh, I have a lot of.
I do not.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like things around my neck. It's a weird thing for me. So I do not own a scarf or gloves or earmuffs.
She wasn't ready.
I was not ready.
She went to Old Navy though. Shout out to Old Navy. Did they have what you need?
Nope. But
Okay, so don't shout out to Old Navy then. Okay, our bad.
Let me tell you. Nope. Because did you see me with a scarf?
No.
You know I don't dress heavy anyway though.
I do. I had thermals on.
Parka.
Yeah. Big scarves. Hats. You know, because I'm bald. I'm bald on here. I ain't got no hair. Ain't no lace fronts up here. And so I gotta make sure that I'm protected. Y'all got all that hair and stuff. I don't have anything. So I have a hat on at all times. You know? Especially in the summertime. Because you be sweating and it starts to trickle.
I'm scared.
It ain't cute. So either way, you're gonna see me with a hat. But it was intense. And then hearing about the tragedies other people were facing, the people that passed away because it was cold, the animals out on the street in the cold, thinking about the homeless population in the streets during the cold. It was just
a lot.
It was heavy. It was heavy. If I was a crier, I would have cried all week.
You're not a crier?
I'm not a crier.
Oh. I don't know why I just assumed you were.
That's a light-skinned joke. But I'm dark-skinned.
Well, what?
Mm-hmm.
No, because I'm a crier.
You ain't no G.
You said I'm not a G.
Boom.
Look, we're gonna go from podcast to Bad Girls Club.
You know?
Nah, because I still fight and swing on your ass. There was my one
Just
cuss
because
word.
you fight and swing don't mean you a G.
Just because you don't cry don't make you a G. So you just sitting over there stuffed up and upset.
She don't believe that.
I do. I do.
She just be
I do. Well, my week was trash as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not to mention that the weekend before the blizzard, before the tundra came through, my heat was already out. My heat went out maybe, like, I don't know, like Thursday or something. And I knew, I was like, it ain't supposed to be this cold in my house. So I had went 2 nights without heat anyway. And then my landlord came and fixed the heat. Thank God.
Yes.
But it didn't really matter because the heat didn't work anyway without power. And at one point,
Touche.
it was like 22 degrees in my house. And I have a brick house, but I also don't have carpet. Well, I have carpet in my bedrooms. But
In them common areas.
yeah, and then my house is dark. All of our walls are dark gray. Go figure. So I was not okay. Like, I just kept saying it's cold. My rheumatoid arthritis started setting in. I could start to feel like lupus symptoms coming through. And I was like, I can't do this. Like, I was crying in the shower because it was too cold to cry. Because, yes, I do cry. Because it was too cold to cry in the house because they was going to freeze up in my face.
No, that's a real thing.
Yeah. So I cried in the shower with the steam. But yeah, definitely racing across the house trying to do stuff. And that's why I went to work. I was like, forget it. See, I caught it. I was like, forget it. I'll just drive to work 33 miles and risk my life to be in the heat.
Yeah. And you did that.
And I did that.
You did do that too, friend.
I tried.
Because I was worried.
Baby, I was in the mud plowing through. I wasn't worried. I was like, it's going to be what it's going to be, but I'm going to be warm one way or another, either on the way or in my destination. But I'm going to be warm.
Yeah, man. And so it's just...
I was scared. I'm not going to even lie to you. Because I ain't never felt that before. And I know that a lot of people will be like, other people got it worse. I ain't worried about them. You hear you? I ain't
That's
worried
a
about them.
word.
I'm not worried about them.
Stop trying to invalidate me. Let me express my feelings. If I want to sit on the phone and complain, let me do that.
That part.
Because what's even worse is those of you guys who just decide not to express your feelings. It's all
Decide
pent up.
not to cry.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. No, just process your feelings is all I'm saying, because that's going to get you in a better place than sitting up there not saying, okay, I just need to be positive all the time.
No, I don't.
And not express how I truly feel. That doesn't get you in a better place. We need to start expressing ourselves. And so let me complain. I don't need you on the next door neighbor app talking about God is good. I understand that.
That's why I don't have an app, because I don't care what my neighbors think.
I did
Also,
because I needed to know.
Some of y'all are pedophiles that I seen on my other app, so I really don't care what my neighbors think. That was really random, but I still don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Business.
I'm just saying. I just don't care. Kate has it. I'm like, I don't care what any of you think. You don't
Shout out to Kay. We love you.
Shout out to Kay.
Survivor. So I'm so excited.
But yeah, I just didn't care what anybody. I mean, I cared about other people. I always will care about other people's trials and tribulations.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna care about mine first because I got to make it. And I remember I was on the phone with my mom before they lost power and water, or whichever they lost power 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, Leandria, it's just cold.
Oh,
Girl,
my.
it's just 22 degrees
Mom, we
in
get
here.
what you were saying, Mom.
I did. I hung the phone up. Oh. I didn't hang up on her, but I was like, okay, Mama, well, I'm going to talk to you later because it's just cold.
Yeah.
And I hung up because she didn't understand how cold it was in the house. She thought it was like chilly in the house. No.
Like a hot 50.
Like we didn't have power for like 60 hours and nothing thawed out in the refrigerator. I was just like, well, we good. And then, you know, I was online on Facebook and like people were talking about, there's people that live through this all year, and I understand it, but I don't live like this. This is a new circumstance for me. So I will say I did have to take a moment to be thankful for the things that I do have, and that this is not a way that I live. But I was still upset. Like I was like, God, I thank you, but I'm human and I feel the way I feel, and I feel cold and hungry. So yeah.
And it's my right to process it.
Yeah, it's my right.
So back up. If you don't want to hear me process it, that's cool. Hang up the phone, shut the door, walk out the room, block me, blocked it, like whatever it takes. But you got to give people their moment.
Yeah. Allow yourself to feel the way that you feel because it's valid. Unless it's not, but it's valid. So there's nothing wrong with having a low moment. Just don't stay there. That's the only thing. You have to pick yourself back up and say, okay, I felt this, but it's starting to consume me. I need to make some sort of change to take me from here to here. Whatever that looks like. So.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
What else happened? We had Valentine's. Did y'all do something?
Okay, so that was the first day with the snow when I thought it was cute. Yeah, I was outside.
And let me tell y'all something about this picture. It just brings me so much joy. I shared it to a few friends. But it just brings me so much joy. I was just like, look at that black girl Joy out there frolicking in the snow. She's so cute.
And it was like the color scheme and everything was just so pretty outside. So I didn't really do anything. I mean, I cooked for me and Cade. And that was fun.
Yeah, sure.
I don't remember what I cooked, but I cooked something. No.
Skitties. That's always the one. Skitties.
What did I cook? I cooked turkey chops. It's the chop of a turkey. And it was good. Uncultured.
Turkey chops?
Yeah.
What? Pork chops?
Well,
okay.
I ended up.
The only chops we eat.
I had turkey chops already. Well, you know, I'm not a pork eater. You are being so culturally insensitive. I'm not a pork eater.
You want a chicken chop?
I'll eat it. But then he went to the store and got some more because I had only bought enough for me because he wasn't home at the time when I bought them. So then he had pork chops.
And that's why we shot him out for a second time. Because, you know, he understands the power of a pork chop. Yeah, it might give you high blood pressure, kill you, you know. But it's good and salty.
They are.
Without any seasoning.
Just like some of y'all. No,
true.
But yeah, so I cooked us a little dinner or whatever. And then we went out there and I was so amazed by the snow. And now that was pretty much Valentine's Day. My friend came over because she lost power at her apartment. So that was fun to have my friend there. And I think, yeah, that was really it. I didn't go nowhere or nothing. So, yeah. How was yours?
It was nice. It was nice. So I randomly found this ad on Instagram about a show that they were doing where they were flipping and stuff, kind of like Cirque du Soleil, but it was
like the acrobat.
Yeah. And you know, me trying to be cultured and all,
Emphasis on trying.
I decided to go, and it was nice. It was a good little time. It was cold as cold.
It was outside?
It was in a tent.
Oh, it was like a real circus, like Cirque du Soleil. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and so it was cold. They tried their best to do as much heat as they could, but it was cold.
Yeah.
But it was nice just to get out with Babe, do something a little different than the normal things, and so I enjoyed it. Then they cooked some steak and asparagus
Okay.
and shrimp, and it was good. I will still maintain that it's probably one of the best steaks that I've had because I'm not a steak eater. I don't like all that chewing.
Well, you're not a steak eater?
No.
But it's so good for you and filling.
That's cute. But yeah, but it was the best steak I had.
Really? How'd you get it cooked?
Well done.
That's all we need to know, folks.
Ain't nobody eat no rare steak, all that blood shooting all out. I ain't no vampire.
I probably would just bite the cow if I
Ew.
could.
Cows are cute.
They
How
are
could you do
adorable.
that?
Like this.
But yeah, so it was cool. It was cool.
That's nice.
I wanted to give a little Valentine's Day message, but we had missed that. So I don't even remember what it was about. Oh, tell the people. Give them something therapy-wise for Valentine's. Give them like some love stuff. Just one thing. Oh, man.
Love somebody that loves you.
Okay.
Okay, this is why I say this. Because I've seen a lot of people just complaining about, I guess, the lack of romance in their relationship or situationship, whatever, or how they ain't never had nobody do this for them, do that for them. And I'm just kind of like, date people who like you and want to do those things. I mean, sometimes people can love you and not really be in tune with their romantic side, but if you've never had it, it's kind of a you thing to me. So like and love people who like and love you.
What about you allows you to accept that?
Right.
Do you not want better? Do you?
Have you been unappreciative in the past? And maybe they're kind of fearful?
Feet cold, yeah.
You said your feet are I was trying so hard not to do that on camera, but I just had to get it out. But yeah, that's what I have to say. Love people who love you. You want a fulfilling love. Make sure that the person that you're with genuinely likes you. That they don't need a place to stay. That they don't, like just your body. That they don't feel obligated because y'all have 14 kids. Make sure that that person genuinely wants to be there.
They're not with you because you can buy a Birkin bag.
Exactly. Like, because you'll notice when those things are not factors and someone genuinely likes you for you, that love does feel a little different. Now, that's not to say that there won't be coaching moments and, hey, I kind of like this when you do it like this. But for the most part, you will see an effort of some sort, and then you can skew the effort into whatever it is you like. I'm not a flowers person. So if somebody was to buy me flowers, I'm very appreciative. But I might skew it towards something else because I got a flower allergy.
Like a New Orleans pasta.
Like a dinner at Cheddar's. So yeah, that's my Valentine's Day message.
Oh, mine, we a little late. But mine is going to be, remember that love is a choice. Now, I'm not saying the emotion of infatuation. I'm not saying the warm and fuzzy feeling that you get when you feel oxytocin running through your veins, because that's all a different subject. But I really love talking about those types of things. But when it comes to monogamy, it is a choice.
It is a choice.
You choose it every day. And you make sure that the person is so special. Like, Lee, y'all see how I'm looking at her? I just be like,
when you look into a G's eyes. Mm-hmm.
You choose that.
Yeah.
Your person is special enough to choose that. And so that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. And that every small thing that you do everything that you say, how you interact, how you hold their hand, how you call them or text them during the day, what you buy them for food. Every small choice is a way to choose them.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else is not. So if I'm liking the thoughts on Instagram and I'm not really paying them attention when we lay in bed and I'm not asking them about their day, that's me choosing something else, someone else, something else.
Right.
And so love is a choice.
It is. And that's funny because I literally told somebody like during Valentine's Day weekend, I think I went out with some friends and I was like, I never understood.
I wasn't invited.
It was spur of the moment.
She just only uses me for these type of purposes. It's cool though. I don't take it personal.
So I remember telling them, I was like, I never used to understand when people would be like, monogamy is not for me. Because I grew up thinking that monogamy was natural. And now, being the adult that now growing up to be the adult that I am, I realize that it is not natural and it is a choice, and it's very important to realize if that is a choice you can make. Because some people can't. Some people can't be monogamous, and that's okay. I just say don't go wrecking people's lives and lying and faking. That's something you need to stay up front. But now granted, polyamory is not for me, but I understand a little bit more about how people make polyamory work for them.
Works for me.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Valentine's Day weekend, and then we had the Ice Age.
Yeah.
2.0.
And it's not as funny as the movies.
Swear to God, it wasn't funny.
That little squirrel that be chasing the little acorn, that was me.
I was the mammoth just coasting.
Oh, I love the mammoth. It's played by Queen Latifah.
No.
Oh, I'm talking about the
Manny.
mammoth's wife. Oh, yeah, Manny.
Yeah, I was Manny because I was just coasting. I was like, I'm not going to keep dealing with this shit. Too.
So, how have you been minding your business throughout all of this? Like, how are you coping, managing, self-caring, blah, 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 blah. Because you done took out your, I can't talk because I took out my glass first, but you're sipping on that wine.
I am. I don't know, honestly. I feel like, through the Ice Age, I just was like, oh, it's temporary. You just have to make it till Friday, Saturday. Like, that's how I kind of chugged it. That was the longest week of my life. But I just was like, it's temporary. This is not permanent. And I had to keep saying those things to myself. Mm-hmm. That was my self-care because that's the only thing I really had. Outside of the Ice Age, I've just been doing exactly what I want to do. In every sense of...
Must be nice.
Mm-hmm. I'll never know the words, but I know one hook, and that's it. But yeah, I've just been kind of doing what I want to do. If I want to leave work, I just leave.
Dang.
It is. I show up when I got ready. I talk to who I want to talk to. People that I just don't have it for, you're not getting talked to. I'm not putting myself in any type of engagement that I don't want to be in. And that's just kind of what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. And it's been getting me through it. Of course, I always do that in a healthy manner. Like, I'm not going to do it in a way that's going to cause me dysfunction. Mm-hmm. But just kind of giving myself some me time. I feel like it's kind of giving me a little reset. We're finna go into the season change. I have to, get myself ready for that. I don't really like the spring.
I do.
I don't.
I like
when the sun is out.
Yeah.
So that's most of the year. So I have to brace myself for that because everybody's all chipper and I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, because I'd be like, living my life like it's golden.
And I'll just be across the office like, but I enjoy that you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy it.
See?
So, yeah, that's just kind of what I've been doing. I've just been kind of sticking to myself. Okay. What about you?
So, on Wednesdays, you can catch me at the restaurants. Snow or not.
You can't catch us at a good
Okay.
restaurant.
All right, we eating. We trying to do a little dance. You know, we having 1 or 2 drinks or beverages. And we enjoying like talking to each other. And so like Wednesdays have become a highlight in my life for sure. I did not see that coming.
I know you did.
But I am very grateful for it. They have to make me go every week because I'd be thinking about going home and doing a chest or a leg workout instead. But they make me go every week, and I'm always grateful. I still wrote every morning, except for the 2 days that I didn't have lights and I didn't charge my iPad, which is I'm horrible with doing normal mundane tasks. But I still went over what I was grateful for in my head. I still tried to do small meditations. Talking to friends and family was a big thing that I relied heavily on because I just wanted to know that they were safe. And so while I had them on the phone, I complained. Said a lot of curse words. Enjoyed it. Took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Even when they was like, this not you. This not the positive you. And I'd be like, I know, but you about to get all of this. And so I just sat there and fussed.
Yeah.
Just because it was fun. Sometimes it's fun for me. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I could do because I couldn't get anywhere else. Do anything else other than that. So, but now I'm back to the normal things. I did a leg workout because your boy likes to be
You're not that green.
well,
No, you are.
thick. Okay. And so, you know, back to the normal things of working out, blah, 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 you know. The great flood of 2021 is over because my house had water everywhere. They be talking about these open floor plans
Baby.
until the water gets out. Because guess what? There's nothing to stop it. There's no walls. There's no rooms. It just flows. Get your canoe. Row your boat
That's pretty
from one
tough.
side of the house to the other.
Yeah. That's a lot.
It was. But you know what? I put on my earphones. Listen to the Queen. Oh, y'all can't see her. The Queen. Beyonce. And you know, I just got that little shot back. You know, sucked up that water.
That's how you was looking?
Oh yeah.
Very strong.
Yeah. It was real.
I bet.
I know. So yeah.
It's
That
the
was-
last week of Black History Month.
Okay. All right, I got something special. Lift every voice and sing. Whoppity wop wop wop. To the That's because you don't be helping me, so I have to do both parts.
Oh, was I supposed to come
It's
with the announcement?
disrespectful. Yes.
You didn't say that.
It's over now.
I was just gonna let you lift your voice and sing,
It's done.
and I just sit here and look like I look. So it's the last.
But she represent her pink.
I do. I'm not shouting him out though. Okay.
Unless y'all want us to advertise, then we love you dearly. Ding.
So it's the last week of Black History Month. It's the last week of Black History Month. And in these last weeks of Black History Month, somebody keeps asking Boosie his opinion on things.
Well, you know, let me tell you something. I'm from Beaumont, Texas. Big Money, Texas. Where the ballers play every day. Swinging, banging, all up in my trunk. You know? Just saying.
I ain't never heard that. Is that a song?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And so Boosie's big at home. You know, Boosie represents a major part of our culture. Boosie used to, I guess we just didn't know much about Boosie back in the day. Maybe he just didn't. Maybe he just didn't talk, and so we was just jigging, you know, it's like. But now that he's like talking,
Did y'all think he was a pillar of knowledge?
I ain't gonna say we thought he was a pillar, but we enjoyed his spirit, you know, what he brought to the table, his whole little vibe. But now,
I can't sing one Boosie song, word for word.
you want to talk, you want to run your mouth, you know.
Some gangsters in something about your house.
No.
Yes, it is.
What the hell?
That's what he said.
Yeah, set it.
That's what he said. Something about some gangsters turning your house upside down or something. I don't know. What did he say? You ain't my people, we ain't equal?
Ah, come on!
That's as far as I know. And that's because they played in the club and then they start fading to another song. I'm like, yeah, I remember that after I heard it 45 times. And you know, I don't even have an issue with Boosie's music or whatever. I have an issue with him having white stuff in the corner of his mouth like that.
I just had wings. What if I had it?
I would tell you before we got on camera.
Okay. I'm just saying, stuff
But
happens.
I just don't feel like I need his opinion on any kind of social issue at all. And not to silence his voice. I just don't need it. Lori Harvey, gay kids, none of it.
Yeah, it's kind of
Because I always think about how he said the media was promoting the gay agenda. And I could have just swore he had two red bones kissing in the backseat. I could have just swore. And he wasn't talking about a heterosexual red bones. And I just feel like once I heard that, I was like, you're not making sense to me.
Yeah.
You just say whatever come to mind or whatever you get paid to say. But you know, he was talking about Lori Harvey and how he wouldn't wife her because of her body count. Unpopular.
Her assumed body count.
That part.
Because we don't know. Because
And
I could date you all day and never.
And not sleep with you.
Yeah.
And that's actually a very common thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, well, I ain't gonna say that. That was gonna be kind of derogatory, so I'm not gonna say that. But you don't know who I'm sleeping with, who in my pocketbook.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's odd when that's all we hear from you. Besides killing, shooting up stuff, you ain't my people, we ain't equal. You know, other hood shit. Like, now you care about a body count?
Yeah.
I just think it's weird.
You ain't counted yours.
And I mean, let's ask, do body counts really matter?
I don't think so. But maybe they do to some people.
I mean, maybe they do to some people. I just think when it's all said and done, it kind of is what it is.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not even having a chance with the person.
I'm just tired of men getting the opportunity to push their narratives on women.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake included.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, so explain to me because you seem very upset.
I wasn't upset. I'm just shocked. Okay, so
I don't be caring, friend.
I understand, but okay,
Not when
so
I'm 10.
the thing is, so Justin Timberlake, there was a recent documentary about Britney Spears on Hulu. It's called Free Britney Spears or something similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so the topic is talking about how these life events have happened in Britney Spears' life that has caused her to be in this weird predicament or life circumstance that she's in right now.
Okay.
And one of the things that kind of was a catalyst to her mental health breakdown, as they're calling it, was the situation with her and Justin Timberlake. And so people are coming down hard on Justin Timberlake because he perpetuated the message that Britney Spears was, I can't think of the next word, was promiscuous. Oh, a cheater. Yes, was a cheater. And that caused people to look down on her, talk about her, not support her, look at her in a negative light. And he never once took the time to correct it, stand up for her, say, no, that's not true, etc. And so the same thing or something similar to that happened with Janet Jackson. Ooh,
Okay.
boom.
Oh,
no, yeah, that was my
the nip slip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you allow her to take all of the backlash, all of the negative controversy there, but you never once spoke up about it, never said, oh, well, I could have had a part in this, or this is how I played a part in it. And so you just continue to go along with the narrative that put you in the best light instead of being like he said in his apology, instead of being the guy who would stand up for what was right, regardless of what other people felt.
Hindsight's 2020.
Using your privilege for good.
Okay. Let me see something really quick. How old is he?
Why? Because we don't need you supporting him.
I didn't say I did.
That's where you're going with this. Why does it matter? It ain't about age.
It is. Okay, so he's $40. Okay, because I just want to know because so him and Brittany was like 20 years ago, right?
Maybe.
Nipples was like 20 years ago, right? Don't worry, Google know. Since you don't know, Google know.
Why is this
because
important?
because this is why I say this. I'm not supporting Justin because I feel like Justin Timberlake has definitely rode the wave on the back of black culture, which is why y'all need to stop letting people come to the cookout. Every time somebody looks at you like they like you, you don't let them come over. But, okay, so 2004, so about almost 20 years ago.
Less than 20 years ago.
That's why I said almost. So, the reason I say this is because I just feel like we live in a society that wants to hold you accountable for every little thing at every single stage of your life. And if I was 20, I don't know how I would have handled that. And at 20 and you're a celebrity, you really don't even handle yourself. Other people handle your shit for you. They type up they didn't have that back then, but they release your press statements, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that he didn't do it. I'm just saying like, he was 20, and so
and full of white privilege, plenty of money.
It was.
And should have did right
is.
by
And
Janet.
you think his publicist didn't type up the message that you got now just because he sent you a message, now you feel relieved? That's all it took?
That's from him. Because in his most recent album,
asleep.
The Man in the Woods.
You listen to it?
No. But, he used to be cute back in the day. I don't know what happened.
I do.
What?
Things catch up with you.
No. Okay. Well, but so that's the thing, is I'm just tired of other people. I'm tired of privileged groups telling minorities or those in smaller groups what their life should be like, how they should live it. I've had enough of that.
Of course. Of course, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. And like I said, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate real quick because it's just funny how our hindsight of everybody else's actions is 2020, but then when somebody holds you accountable for what you did, you don't get it. You don't understand. That wasn't your fault. You was 3. You got a disability. I got lupus. Like, it's every excuse in the book. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate because that's the same stuff y'all want given to you. So I'm going to give it to him because I could still kind of understand how that could go. Like, I didn't even know about the Britney Spears thing. I really don't remember the toxicity between her and him. I remember her and Kevin Federline and that bull. I remember that. And I really only care because Kevin Federline was Michael Jackson's background dancer and I love Michael. That's the only reason why I care.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah, that's fine. A little trivia for y'all. But I didn't know, now that I think about it, the Crimea River video, that was very Britney Spears reminiscent. The little girl in the video.
The little hat and the walking and stuff. Oh, Britney. Free Britney. I heard she got like joint conservatorship or something.
Yeah, her life has just been kind of turmoil. But I just
making
didn't
the
know
video.
that was a thing. I just didn't know that people I didn't know people were like that upset about it because Crimea River was like #1. And I'm sure those same people that was watching the video back then didn't care. They care now because it's the thing to care about. Britney Spears been fighting for her damn life for 20 years. And
yeah. I relate to that picture of having a breakdown every day.
I swear to God.
I'd be like, I just didn't understand.
I understood back then. I was like, girl.
I was like, but I understand now, honey. I get it. But that leads me to talk about who, Janet Jackson. You always mind your business. And I appreciate that. You out here looking good with your billionaire husband.
They don't go together no more.
Oh, okay. Ex-husband. You know, you don't even be addressing recent media. You just be thanking your fans for what they're doing now. You got a #1 album.
She do?
Yeah, after all of this went down, her album shot to #1. Control. Control.
Oh.
Yeah. And so that's my person minding their business because I just appreciate that. And why did I get married? She had them wide-legged pants on, the platform heels, that big curly hair, showed up to that job, messed everything up. Yeah, he got in a wreck and died, but you know, don't mess with Janet because she be minding her business.
It was the Jericho.
Remember that time when she was in that house, she was just tearing up everything? She be minding her business. She was fine until he walked up in there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you my girl. Okay, that's my person for the week. I came up with that on the fly. I really like that though. That was like a little streamlined thing going on.
I don't have nobody.
Golly.
I know. Somebody said I should be more prepared. I just, you know what?
Y'all gonna have to just message her in her DMs about her not being prepared, and y'all can have further conversations. If she was available, she is not available.
The person that I choose for this week, minding their business, is me.
Our Governor Abbott.
It's me.
No.
It's all me. Because me got me through this past week.
You did.
That's it. Not the government, not nobody.
FEMA. Man.
None of y'all. It's me. And also because I didn't think about it. So, and you know what? Lori Harvey, did I already say her 1 week?
I don't know. But we can
Okay, so I'm going to use her so I don't seem conceited. Lori Harvey's my person.
Mm-hmm.
And you know
She
why?
be looking good.
She's very pretty. But the reason I choose her, whatever she's doing aside, I don't care if you agree or don't agree, because I just don't care what you think. She ain't addressing it. Who was that said we ain't clearing up rumors? I think it was Mulatto. It could be wrong. But I agree with that. You gonna think whatever you think, little baby. And I'm gonna let you think it.
And that seems to be the best way to go. 'Cause that's how Beyonce handles it.
Yeah,
every
I was
time.
just trying to say that's how Beyonce, like, you see what you see and you say whatever you say. Because while I'm out here at the aquarium getting flued at, turtle, with my body right,
Turtle.
blah blah blah.
Which have bacteria on the thing. You gotta clean them.
You at home struggling, worried about me.
Cleaning the top of the turtle because once again it has bacteria on the top.
You at home worried about me.
Put on them.
And I just that feels good to me. Like that would be such a bomb feeling. Like I'm out here living my best life, and the peasantry is worried about me.
That was a word.
Peasantry?
Yeah.
Yeah. The peasantry is out here worried about me.
Throne.
And I don't even know your name. I don't even know if you're gonna be breathing in 5 seconds.
No.
And I mean that in the blessed way possible. But that's a thing. And I like it. Because I feel like that's how you should live your life.
And you know what? That brings up a good point for me. It's the boundaries for me. It's I'm going to allow you to only step so far into my life.
For me.
You don't have no other space.
Yeah.
And I just, that's one lesson I am learning in this current phase of my life is that I can love you, want you to be involved, want the best for you, but you may not have a front row seat. You may have a fifth row seat.
You may not have a seat.
You may not be in the
That's how I like it. I don't even want you to have a seat.
And it all comes down to boundaries. And I was just like, where did I get these bad boundaries from? But I don't ever remember being taught that much about boundaries either. I just kind of had to learn haphazardly.
Well, I feel like that's how a lot of us.
But I know
You either
now.
grow up with a lot of boundaries, or you need to set some up. I feel like that's kind of the consensus of people that I
Mhm.
meet. Whereas me, I have a boundary everywhere.
Mhm.
I don't let people in. Like, and not to sound unhealthy, but like I don't have a lot of friends.
She don't let me sit in the car
You never tried to.
because it's a boundary.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
In her terms, a violation.
No, I just am just very with people. I don't have a lot of friends. The friends I have had for a long time. I've made new friends, but it takes a lot for me to consider somebody a friend and want to spend time with you outside of whatever circumstance I met you in. I'm just very kind of just, let's stop there because you know what my driving force is? I don't have drama. I do not have drama. You ain't finna hear my name or nothing. If you hear my name, it's because you said it. You ain't hear my name or nothing.
And for me, it's my heart stops me from, because I'm like, oh, but you know, blah, 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 or what about this, or keep in mind this, or they just thinking this, or they've been through all of this, and you know, I get a whole backstory, have you crying, I'll be like, and so that's why they do this, this, and this, and this. But to love freely, you still got to have a boundary.
I don't even give you the time of day. I don't care about your backstory.
Oh,
I understand. I do. I
I know
understand.
you do, Freya.
I understand, but I don't care. You're not gonna make this function in my life because your backstory was sad. Because now my life getting sad because you in it. So guess what? Your backstory, your backdrop, and your drama got to go. Like that's just, and that's how I live my life. I'm very, like, I tell my friends all the time, I love you dearly, but I have a list of things that I would never tell you what they are. But if you do them, and they're pretty severe, so it ain't just something like I should pre-warn people about. But if you do them, you're done. And I would expect that you cut me off if I was to do them to you. So it's fair. I'm just nope. And I live a very fulfilled life.
Mm-hmm.
People think that you won't be fulfilled if you just don't let all kinds of bullshit stuff into your life. But no, that's how I enjoy my life because I don't have anything keeping me from my joy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have anybody. There's always going to be things that come up, but I don't have anybody keeping me from my joy. I like it that way.
Word. Gonna make a preview out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So who need to mind their business this week for you? Okay, so for me, who needs to mind their business is it Governor Ben Abbott?
Governor Abbott.
Governor?
When you put the Ben in there, it threw me off. I'm like, who is that?
I think
Yeah, it's Governor Abbott.
Governor Abbott.
What he talking about?
As sweet as I am.
He looks like a schnauzer.
I love schnauzers. I just need you to mind your business, and in this case, Texas is your business, not wherever you were traveling to or wherever you left your dog at. Well, it is kind of your business. It's kind of sad that you left your dog. But, you know, not everybody travel with their dogs. And, you know, as a person who don't make as much money as you, I take my dogs. But maybe you got your dogs at something special. But anyway, don't get me off the point, okay? The point is, I expect to see you handing out waters, blankets, little trays of food, working at the electrical plant, sifting through the water with the water boots, you know, the ones that come up to the knees so the stuff don't get in there, but sometimes it do because it splash over and get in there. I need to see you doing that instead of flying to wherever you went. Mexico? On your family trip.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No. Ted Cruz.
Oh, that's who it is? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that sounds better. Ted Cruz. Do that. All of that still applies, just a different name. Boom. That's my person. Do better, Mr. Cruz. Is he still a governor?
No, the governor's Abbott. I think Ted Cruz
Is the senator?
I really don't know what he does.
Oh, well, sir, do your job.
Because I still vote for Louisiana. So I don't be knowing who people are over here. I just show up. So I still don't have anybody. People that need to mind their business.
Apparently, it's Boosie for you.
Yeah. And I feel like somebody's sitting at home probably doing voodoo on me right now. So like, she's talking about Boosie. You can love the music and not the person.
Yeah,
For me, it's kind of neither, but whatever.
I'm just saying.
I just don't really have anybody.
Hits they be hitting.
Hell, the damn electrical company needs to mind their business. Hell, get this power back on for these people.
Mm-hmm.
Get some water for these people from the water company.
They thirsty.
I don't really have anybody. I didn't really think about it, honestly. This week just got me. I'm gonna have somebody next week, though.
For sure.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, did we hit everything?
Yeah.
Did we make up for the past 2 weeks? We sorry, y'all. It was a natural disaster, like a real one. We not lying. It ain't like one of those
Y'all know
things.
y'all seen us on the news. Huh?
Yeah,
Y'all
we
was
on
told
the
too.
news
What you mean?
with our chinchillas.
My thought for the week was polar bears really live like this and be happy.
Yeah.
Carmine was happy.
Yeah.
Loved the snow. I'm like, big fat ass dog.
Shannon and Bella didn't walk very far. They didn't like it. Shannon slipped. His little leg looked like a little chicken leg. Just
Nah.
Yeah.
My baby was underneath the snow trying to take a nap. Carmine said, I'm lit. Well, see y'all next week.
We love y'all. We care for y'all. We want you to mind your business. Do what it takes to make sure that you are okay.
Whatever that means.
And we'll be doing the same. And we will see you next week. Are you going to hit them with the email? Like your spill about the email.
Hit us up on our email if you have anything that you want us to talk about. You have something you want us to discuss, a situation that you're in. Of course, it will always be anonymous. Mind Your Business, the podcast 1 at G. Look at me trying to check it out. Make sure because I'd be forgetting, Lord Jesus. I think it's, Mind Your Business, the podcast 1 at Gmail. No. Mind Your Business podcast. There's no the. Mind Your Business podcast 1, the number, at gmail.com.
Now it's time for the peace sign. I do it like this. I don't do it like this because I don't want y'all to think I'm from the hood. So I do it like this.
I be scared when people do it.
Yeah, see? That's why I be like,